Hi everyone, in this video I will show you how to integrate ChatGPT with FactoryTalk Optix. First of all, let's see the demo to understand what I'm trying to do. Imagine you want to translate a sentence from English to German. You can enter German here and then translate. So this is the prompt we will give to ChatGPT, like translate the following English text to German. Hello, how are you? And here we have Hallo, wie geht es dir? You can also choose other languages. Ciao, come stai? For instance, French, whatever you want. Bonjour, comment vas-tu? So let's see how to do this and why to do this. We are always used to this ChatGPT environment, and you make a question and you get the answer. Well, will not enter now, but imagine in the HMI, it's a human machine interface. You would use different languages than the ones that was initially designed in the machine. So imagine a new operator comes and he doesn't speak English or whatever language you have set up in the machine. With this method, the operator will be enabled to understand what's on the HMI. Or you may think this is useless. On the other hand, this is fun, and this is just to demonstrate that I can, that you can. But it's up to your imagination to find an application that this tool can be applied. So let's take a look at the application. But before, let me go to, you need to have OpenAI account in platform OpenAI.com. You create a new account and then you need an API key. So we will use the OpenAI API. Once you have this, you can see the tokens used and so on. But let's focus on the application. Here we have this main page with all the language, the prompt, the result. For instance, each time you get a result, you get this JSON file as a response. And in the Optix file, apart from calling the API, I also make parsing to get only the response, the translated language. Here, we also have some variables to interact between the Optix and C# in Netlogic, like the prompt, the response string, the chosen language. And finally, let's take a look at the Netlogic. Here, you will see that on the start and stop methods, we use nothing, but we just create an export method called translate. This is the method that will be executed as soon as you click on the button. When you click here, you will execute this method to translate whatever is on the prompt. Then let's Let's take a look further. Here you have to introduce the API token. Here, take a look at this variable. This is an environment variable from my computer, since I don't want to share my secret key here. To do this, you can go to your Windows, to the environmental variables, and set this variable to your secret API. Then your API key is protected. Then you also have to use this endpoint for the REST API from OpenAI, and then you have to perform an HTTP request with a prompt. To build the prompt, you can use this variable, and this is the prompt. Translate the following English to the chosen language. Hello world, and so on. So once you have the result, you want to parse the JSON response and extract only the translated message. Okay. You will have this code in GitHub. Once you save this, you're ready to execute your ChatGPT query. And let's try with different languages and finish. We can also try in Thailand. We can also try in Russian. You can also try in Greek. You can also try in from Czech Republic. So whatever you want. Then this is all. I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much.